All right, people, here we are. We are back here in the 777. Great aircraft is the PMDG version, and we're just about ready to start a flight. I just got everything configured. If you want to learn how to configure the FMC and all that, I have another video on that, so it's already there, and I am using spad.next for my controller. My controller is the Airbus Thrustmaster. It's got both the throttle and stick, and I programmed it with this for that. And so, yeah, here we are. Now what I got to do is I got to go in, I got to open the doors. So we're going to go into here, we're going to go to door management, and we're going to open this door, and we'll get everything set here. Let's see if the door actually opens. Let's see here, open it. Okay, so now it should be showing up. There it is. And I'm going to open these two. We're going to get this started because we're going to go with GSX here on request boarding. And
boarding requested.
So that will get everything going. That will get ground to contact us.
Ground to contact.
And we'll be on our way. Go.
Go ahead. Hi, Captain. Microphone check, please. Clear enough. 4 out of 5. Okay, Captain. Radio check is complete. We'll contact you when we're ready to start loading. Roger.
Crew boarding starting.
What we're going to do is we're going to hit this and turn it off real quick.
Ground to contact.
So the ground will stop loading automatically.
Go ahead. Hi, Captain. Just a quick update to let you know that we started loading. Looks like the final load should have 1 2 minutes. Roger.
So we got everything working here. Everything looks good. Alright. So the crew is going to start boarding. Hopefully we have the jetway connected. It is connected, and we've got everything going here. It's perfect. Yeah. So as soon as the crew gets boarded, which they are doing now, and by the way, GSX came up with an update. Hopefully, they said they were going to show the passengers getting in the seat, not only just boarding. So, yeah, let's take a look. Take a look at this. Here's the crew. We're going to check this out. See if they actually get into these seats.
Your crew has boarded.
Alright, so she's going to
Passengers boarding
contact us.
starting.
Hello.
They kind of look Chinese.
Hi, Captain. How are you?
Hi there. We're fine, thanks.
I guess.
Great. We're just getting ready for departure, but if you need anything else, just give me a call.
Thank you.
Most of them
No problem.
are going to be... let's see if they disappear. Or if they get into their seats.
All stations, we're about to start boarding.
No, I don't want to... looks like GSX kind of like shit the bed. We'll check on tool to see if it's loaded. It is not. So we're going to go... How do we do this? GSX should be loading again. Should be fine. See what happens. Okay, let's request boarding.
Boarding requested.
Hopefully it doesn't crash again.
Hello?
Hi, Captain. We've started boarding now, and the passengers are being seated.
Thanks.
It says it was going to show them seating, but not sure. Let's see what happens.
Cockpit to ground?
Let's start the APU.
Go ahead. Stand by for ground power disconnection. We're starting the APU now. Roger. We'll monitor the startup from down here and let you know if we see anything interesting.
Passengers boarding started.
Roger.
Let's see what happens. Let's see if it screws up. Usually, it will show, it's supposed to show them actually get into their seats and add on unknown causing constant script and
Ground to cockpit.
start putting it on live.
Go ahead. Team startup seats good. Message report. Disconnect ground power, please.
Save that.
Roger. Stand by.
What is
Ground power system. Roger.
I'm going to save that as error. I'll save that at the desktop. And still says GSX. I don't want to quit control. Hopefully it's still going to be boarding. And since we have to restart console. Oh, it quit it anyway. So let's see what happens. Boarding.
Boarding requested.
Crashes again, then, I'll have to see what's up with that. That is strange. And I should be good to go with disconnecting the ground power. Yeah, connection's okay. Release ground power. That should be working fine. There we are. Get the APU started. That's not affected. And yeah, good to go there. So I'm going to shut the door. So So not sure why that aired out, but it is
Passengers
supposed to
boarding
show the passengers get in the seat. Maybe that's where it's airing out. Maybe there's an update. Who knows? We'll see what happens with that. If there isn't, then I'll report it so they can fix it. And it did it again. And going to what? It will disappear. Yeah, it did disappear. So I'm not going to do the boarding here. But I will restart this so we can do the deboarding and just push back. That's what I do. GSX right now, stick with that. And we'll get our passengers loaded here as soon as possible. As a matter of fact, I can do an instant boarding if I wanted to. I'm not sure how long it's going to take for them. I'm going to do an instant boarding, which is like what I usually don't. But before I do that, I'm going to do clearance delivery.
Orlando clearance delivery Delta
Hi, Captain.
50 IFR to Richmond, ready to copy.
Can I call you back?
No problem.
0 is cleared to Richmond Airport as filed. Take off runway 36 right, climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure frequency is 124.8
Good morning from the cockpit. This is your captain speaking. I'd like to welcome you on board this morning's flight to Richmond. We're currently preparing for departure up here in the cockpit, and once we're airborne, we'll be climbing to our cruise level of 26,000 feet. We hope to depart very shortly. We're not expecting
Delta
any delays.
450 cleared to Richmond Airport
The cabin
as
crew
filed.
will start securing the cabin
Take off
once the
runway
aircraft has
36 right,
pushed back
climb
from
and
the
maintain
stand.
6,000
As we
feet.
make our way to the departure
Departure
runway,
on
just make sure you're
124.8
seated and
squawk
secured as they make their way
1112.
around the aircraft. The weather is not looking particularly brilliant, so it might be a little uncomfortable at times as we climb to our cruise level. There's nothing to worry about. Just make sure you keep an eye on the seatbelt sign, and I'll turn it off once we're in clearer air. Once we're
I'm gonna
airborne,
have
there
my
shouldn't be any
co-pilot
issue during our climb.
do all
It's a
the
pretty
radio work.
straightforward departure out of the airport, so nothing to worry about there.
After the
The wind
announcement,
forecast during our cruise
I'm
looks
going
very
to
favorable,
instant
so we
load.
expect to arrive on time at our destination, but we will of course keep you up to date should there be any changes. The ground crew are currently finishing loading the baggage into the aircraft, so if you could get yourself seated and secured in the meantime, we'll be able to make a departure as soon as they finish. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the flight.
We'll do an instant boarding, which is cool that he has this feature on here.
Hello, Captain.
Would you mind waving your magic wand and getting the passengers on board straight away?
No problem.
Okay, so everything loaded.
Hi.
How are things going? Hello.
Hi, Captain. Okay, we've received the load sheet from ground. There's the passenger count, the crew count, and the total souls count. Plus yourself, of course.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, looks like we're all set to go whenever you're ready.
Excellent. I'll instruct ground that we're ready to remove the jetway, and you can go ahead and close the doors.
No problem. All good. We're ready to go once the jetway is removed, and we'll start securing the passengers when we begin to taxi.
No problem at all.
Great.
Yeah. This jetway should be moving. Come on, move out of the way. There we go.
Ground to cockpit.
And go ahead.
Go ahead.
Orlando Ground, LabQuest 783, requesting pushback.
We're ready to disconnect.
LabQuest 783, pushback.
Thanks very much for your help. Pin straight ahead and we'll see you again soon.
And we can tell her to please open the doors. We will arm
Cabin
all
crew,
the
doors to automatic, please.
All. And we can remove the chocks. And we'll go back to our performance settings here and mess with that later. Alright. So we can request pushback. Hopefully that won't crash. All green, yeah.
Orlando Ground, LabQuest 783, requesting the end of pushback.
Hello, welcome aboard, and thanks for flying with Delta. Every time we take off, we try to make the world a little smaller. Our first priority on every flight is the safety of our customers and crew. So please, give us your attention as we show you one of the safest worlds there is.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Taxi IFR. LabQuest 783 taxi.
Be sure that all carry-on items are securely stowed in an overhead bin, and place smaller items, including handbags, under the seat in front of you. If you lose your electronic device in your seat, please do not adjust your seat
Contact tower on 118.5.
and ask a crew member
Departure
for
checks completed.
assistance.
Bypass
Please
pin
ensure
inserted.
all aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas
Orlando
are
Ground
clear.
Delta 450 with Sierra
As we
ready
leave
to
the gate,
taxi.
make sure your
Checklist.
seatbelt is fastened. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle and adjust the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release the belt, just lift the top of the buckle. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. And even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt
Locking gear.
fastened in case we experience unexpected rough air.
Taxiing
For everyone's
Gulfshore Runway
safety,
35
federal regulations
left
require
taxiway
all
Alpha
passengers
Juliet
to
cross
comply
runway
with the posted
18 right
placards and
Juliet,
lighted
Zulu
information
Echo cross
signs
runway
located
36
throughout the
right Echo
cabin,
Foxtrot
in addition
Charlie
to any crew
Delta
members'
Golf Hotel
instructions.
6 Hotel Hotel
Smoking,
10
including the use of
Take off.
e-cigarettes, is not allowed on any Delta flight, and federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying a
Okay, so we're
restroom
okay
smoke
with
detector.
that. And
There are 8 exits on this plane, 4 doors, 2 on each side, and 4 window exits over the wings.
we're going
The
to
forward
go
doors have detachable slides that can be
nose
used for
left, tail
orientation.
right.
Life rafts are located in ceiling compartments at the front and center of
Release
the
parking
plane.
brakes, please.
In the event
Okay,
of
so let's
evacuation,
release the
leave all
parking
carry-on
brakes.
items behind.
Southwest Tree 885 Heavy, hold
All
position,
exits
caution
are
other
clearly
traffic.
marked with an exit sign. However, if there's a loss of power and cabin visibility is reduced, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit.
Commencing
Please
push.
take a moment to find the exits
All engines
closest
clear.
to you, and
Start at
remember,
will.
they might be behind you. It's unlikely,
So what
but
we're
if
gonna
cabin
do
pressure
is
changes, the panels above your seat will
Hit the
open.
button over
Use
here
light oxygen masks.
that I
If
got.
this happens, reach up and pull the mask toward you until the tube is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, slip the elastic strap over your
Taxi to
head,
and hold
and
short
adjust the
runway
mask
36
if
right,
necessary.
using taxiway
Breathe
Echo
normally and
3
note
Echo
that
2
oxygen
Echo
is
Bravo
flowing,
Bravo
so don't
10
worry if the
Delta
bag doesn't
450.
inflate. Be sure to
we
adjust
can
your
start
own
the
mask
next
before helping
engine.
others. A water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case, life vests are located under your seats in the main cabin. If you're seated in the first
Turn off
class or
fuel
business
cutoff.
class cabin, life vests are either in a compartment
Everything
beneath
looks
or
good.
adjacent to your seat. To use, remove the vest from its container by
We'll
pulling
turn
on
off
the
the
tab
APU
and then
once we
opening the
started.
pouch. Slip the vest over your head,
Everything
wrap the
looks
strap
like-
around your waist, and attach it to the buckle in front, and adjust securely around your waist.
Pushing
As you
back
leave the
properly.
plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom of the vest, or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. A water-activated light is attached to each
This'll be
vest.
a
If necessary,
flight.
we'll distribute additional life vests for children who weigh 35 pounds or less.
Check it out how it's going here. It looks pretty
Now,
good.
before we take off, be sure your seat is upright, your aisle armrests are lowered, and your tray table is put away. As we come through the
good to
cabin
me.
for our final safety check, please let us know if you need anything before we take off. And finally, now would be a good time for everyone to review the safety information card, which is in your seat.
So, looks like our engines are started.
On behalf of everyone at Delta, thank you for paying attention. Now, as we get ready for takeoff, please sit back, settle in, and enjoy your flight.
We We should be safe to shut the APU off.
Please set parking brakes. Unlocking gear.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is secured for takeoff.
You can take your seats now. We're almost ready.
No problem.
Yes, we are almost ready.
All stations, please be seated for takeoff.
Okay, she's gonna come out in front of the aircraft, show us the pin to make sure it's not, to show that it's not inserted anymore.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Now this shows, this is like an
Left is
error
clear, right is clear.
because that's not true. It says DMC1 for the hydraulic. So that should make it go out. There it is. And yeah. I don't know why it does that. Could be an error with PMDG. You know, she's gonna wave. Looks good to me. Also gonna set auto brake to RTO, and we should be able to remove the parking brake. No problem. Here we go. We can start our taxi. And here we are. Now the last live flight that I did, the N2 turned red right over here on the bracket. Just that was red. There was no damage to the engines. The flight was good throughout the whole flight. And I couldn't make it do it again. Maybe it's only when GSX or SLC is loaded and will cause that. And I do not think I want to repeat it. So we're going to be careful on takeoff that we don't maximize the thrust when we don't need to. Now that's normal, especially in the real world. That would actually happen. And what it is that turns red, even though there's no damage, that stays in there for security reasons. So the only way to get rid of it is to have an engineer look at it and service it, like, well, not really service it, but inspect it, and then you can clear it when he finds that there's nothing wrong with it. But that's just to tell anybody who gets in the aircraft or operate it again that was redlined, and to check it out for safety's sake. Just like in case another pilot that had no idea or anything like that, that way it's there. Because if there really is something wrong, it should, you want an engineer to inspect that and be able to declare if it's safe or not. And that is the only time that can get cleared is when they do an inspection. Other than that, I'm sure it's happened before.
Orlando Ground JetBlue 210
and
Now the
pushback
pushback part of GSX worked, just not loading the passengers. And this was right after the update. So maybe there's a fix. I didn't check it out because it was a couple days ago that I updated it. So I will look into that and see. Unless it was that specific jetway parking spot. So who knows?
Contact tower on 124.3 when ready.
Alright, so we're
Orlando
gonna
Tower Delta 450
report
ready for
holding
departure
position.
runway 36 right IFR to Richmond.
Ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know that we are currently holding position. There's an aircraft departing in front of us. It should only take a few moments, then we can get going. Thank you.
Cleared for takeoff runway 36 right Delta 450.
Cabin crew, you're free to move around the cabin. Cabin crew, please take your seats.
Alright, so we are good to go. Everything is ready. I want to make sure that our checklist is ready.
Orlando Tower Frontier Flight 2289er Heavy is
Before
going in.
takeoff, after takeoff.
Frontier Flight 2289er Heavy contact Orlando approach on 119er decimal 4.
Before takeoff.
Good day.
There it is, yeah, after takeoff. So after takeoff, we make sure yes, we want to. And we want to make sure that
119er decimal for Frontier Flight 2289er Heavy. Goodbye.
and bring our engines back. There we go. Let's take off.
Orlando Tower Airbus Mike X-Ray Yankee 81710 miles southeast inbound ILS runway 35 right approach. Airbus Mike X-Ray Yankee 817 Orlando Tower. Altimeter tree 0.09
80 knots.
wind 09er 7 at 5.
100 knots.
ILS runway tree 5 right approach.
Rotate time.
V1 rotate V2. Cleared ILS runway tree 5 right approach Airbus 817.
Positive rate of climb.
Positive rate, gear up.
Orlando Tower Southwest tree 442 heavy 6 miles southeast inbound ILS runway tree 5 right approach.
Take a left.
Delta 450
Sure,
contact Orlando departure on 124.8. Good day.
Excellent. Take a right.
Southwest tree 442 heavy Orlando Tower. Altimeter tree 0.09er wind 09er 7 at 5. Cleared ILS runway tree 5 right approach.
Going to 124.8 Delta 450.
Turn on our
Orlando departure
autopilot.
Delta 450 is at 3,100 feet, climbing 6,000 feet.
Delta 450 Orlando departure altimeter tree 0.09er radar contact. Continue to fast. Delta 450 climb and maintain flight level 190.
Okay. So everything looks good so
Climb
far,
and
so
maintain flight
good.
level 190 Delta 450.
Orlando approach United 1904 is passing 10,000 feet, descending 4,000 feet. United 1904 Orlando approach altimeter tree 0.09er radar contact.
That was an error by me. We want to go up. We want to go to 9,000 feet. throttle. I had my mind on other things, looking at other stuff, and wasn't paying attention, and was losing altitude. Don't want to do that. And so far so good. Everything looks fine. We can release the cabin crew.
Good morning once again from the cockpit. I hope all is well with you and you're enjoying flying with us so far. We're currently climbing up to our cruising altitude of 26,000 feet, so I thought I'd give you a quick update. We're making good progress towards our destination and expect to arrive on time as planned. You'll next hear from me just before we start our descent. I'll be sure to keep you updated if anything changes, but in the meantime, please feel free to relax and take advantage of our onboard facilities.
Delta 450.
Thanks very much.
Goodbye. Jacksonville Center Delta 450 is at 8,700
Just a quick broadcast to let you know that we will be keeping the seatbelt signs on for a few more minutes as we make our way through some bumpy air up ahead during our climb.
Check that.
Keep an eye on the overhead panel, and as soon as we're clear, I'll turn off the sign and you'll be able to move around the cabin. Thank you.
Contact Orlando departure on 124.8.
Actually, we don't need
Cabin
the
crew,
taxi.
you're free to resume duty.
Wings 1711 heavy. Contact Orlando approach on 120.15. Good day.
And what did we say to us
Ladies and
last?
gentlemen, as we climb to our cruising altitude, I'd like to extend a special thank you to each
Orlando
of you,
departure Delta
and a welcome back to our
450 is
SkyMall
passing
members and
9,000
Million
feet, climbing
Milers.
flight level
Your business
190.
and loyalty are greatly appreciated by the entire Delta family.
450 Orlando departure.
For your safety, it's important to remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience any unexpected rough air. We ask that you also please remember to use caution if opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during takeoff.
Delta
Now reaching
450
altitude where it's
contact
safe
Jacksonville Center on
to use approved electronic devices. And a listing of these devices can be found in Sky Magazine in the seat pocket in front
One
of you.
tree for decimal 0 Delta 450. Goodbye.
Yeah, right now.
Jacksonville Center Delta 450 is passing 9,400 feet, climbing flight level 190.
Delta 450 Jacksonville Center altimeter tree 0.09 radar contact. Continue to Buffy.
Okay, so now we can tell
Southwest 253 descent and maintain 12,000
to start serving drinks. Now we can release the seatbelt sign. Turn this
Descend
on.
and maintain 12,000 feet. Southwest 2530.
We're going all the way to 26,000.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And we can
we are about to
increase
serve
our
our hot
speed.
drinks menu. Please make sure your tray table is in the down position and clear any
335
items from the aisles. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign, which means you are free to move around the cabin. However, you are reminded that for your safety, we do recommend that you remain seated with your belt fastened at all times in case of turbulence or any other potential incidents that could occur during the flight. Thank you.
And we can check this out here on the map because I have the flight plan loaded here in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Only this might interpret some of the things a little differently. Microsoft Flight Simulator has a shitty way of doing a flight plan or interpreting the flight plan. So, yeah. So, that's going to be our final at Richmond right there, going this way, that's correct. So we have an arrival. Now, what we do is take a look at the flight plan We departed Orlando on Friday 3.
Going to 124
The IYAP transition, and then the POW TN5 will be our arrival at LYH transition, ILS 16 final. And that is our route. So, yeah, I wonder if Navigraph has a way to follow our movements and show us. Maybe not. So, 15,000 planes and 19,000. We're going to go to 335. We got settings this way, that way, for our views. And we didn't redline our engines. Though we did overspeed for a short amount of time. That was because the flaps were engaged. And so that'll have to be checked out. Make sure there's no damage to it. Wi-Fi is suspended.
and maintain flight level 260. Keep speed not above 230 knots.
Climb and maintain flight level 260. Keep speed not above 230 knots. Delta 450.
Okay, we're going to 19,000. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sure that ATC told us to climb to 26,000, right? Yep. What we gotta do is we have to bring us to our standard. Feet is the transitional altitude. That's why we have to do the standard.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 147 Heavy Flight Level Tree 60.
I have this set to
Delta 147 Heavy, Jacksonville
further
Center,
back.
radar contact continue.
If I need to. Everything looks good here. Go to FMC and we'll look at our progress. Go to our legs. We are at 320 is the final speed. We're going to go at 335. Set that. Now we have to set that in our cruise. So we have to go here and set that there, but I'm not going to do that. So our legs, yeah. So
Delta 450, contact Jacksonville Center on 126.75. Good day.
126.75 Delta 450. Goodbye. Jacksonville Center, Delta 450, flight level 260.
Delta 450, Jacksonville Center, radar contact. Continue descent.
Put that there. And, so we're going to go back here. Actually, we'll go down to 4,000. So we're at 26,000 and we are going at 335 knots. Maybe we can increase the speeds at 340. We'll be good to go there and see where we are here for our progress. Here we are right there. Tell them to stop drinks.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just begun serving alcoholic drinks. We are also serving soft drinks and water for our younger flyers. Please clear any items from the aisle as the cabin crew make their way around the cabin. And if you would like a drink, please put your tray in the down position. Thank you.
Getting good progress. We have another drink service that we can do. We'll do that later on, halfway through the trip. Probably most likely like I'd say right around here somewhere. Let's do the drinks again. Probably like right around here. And then we'll come in. And we're good to go. Under GSX has an update. Let's see what this has to say about that. Alright, so says that seated passenger support 70 engaged. I don't think it's with the 777. I don't know if that's what that is. But it's 308. So,
ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes we will be starting our duty-free service. If you could please ensure all aisles are clear and bags are placed in the overhead lockers, that would be much appreciated. If you're wondering what we have available to order, please see the details of all of our exclusive items in the catalog in the seat pocket in front of you. Please note we're not able to sell cigarettes on board the aircraft, and we cannot sell alcohol to you if you are unable to provide proof of age if asked by a member of the crew. Thank you.
check it out. I don't know why it's something about. Show that. I don't think actually GSX runs going on flight. So here, check that out. check it. And the plane is on the ground. Done with the alcohol. That way. Then we make our turn. Almost an hour from now. So it's going to be about 1 hour. So we'll have to see. And I'm gonna turn away, do a couple things, a little bit, and I shall be back.
Delta 450 contacts Jacksonville Center on 120.85. Good day.
120.85 Delta 450. Goodbye. Jacksonville Center, Delta 450, flight level 260.
Delta 450 Jacksonville Center, radar contact, continue.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are starting our duty-free service. If you'd like to purchase anything from our catalog, please contact one of the crew as they walk by. You should also place your tray in the down position and have your payment ready. We cannot swap currencies at this time, but we do accept all major credit cards as well as cash for smaller value items. Please make sure the aisles are clear as the cabin crew make their way around the aircraft. Thank you.
450, contact Jacksonville Center on 1-2.5. Good day.
Going to 1-2.5 Delta 450. Jacksonville Center, Delta 450, flight level 260.
Delta 450, Jacksonville Center, radar contact continue. Avion Express 564 heavy traffic is 1 o'clock tree miles at flight level tree 80 Boeing. Report them in sight. Avion Express 564 heavy, have the Boeing in sight. Contact Jacksonville Center on 124.7. Good day.
124.7 Delta 450. Goodbye. Jacksonville Center, Delta 450, flight level 260.
Delta 450, Jacksonville Center, radar contact continue. Jacksonville Center, Avion Express 564 Heavy is passing flight level tree 50, descending flight level tree 40. Avion Express 564 Heavy, Jacksonville Center, radar contact, continue to Collins.
And we'll have one more drink service.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to serve our hot drinks menu. Please make sure your tray table is in
No,
the
I
down
said we'd
position
have it
and clear any items from
probably
the aisle.
around
Thank you.
here, but still be here. Not a big deal. There's about a half hour left, a little bit over a half hour, maybe 40 minutes. And we'll be here shortly, coming in for our landing.
Blue Streak 5074, you are 12 miles northeast. Climb and maintain 4,800 feet. Expect ILS runway 11 approach via Charlie Alpha Echo transition. Cleared to Charlie Alpha Echo. Climb and maintain 4,800 feet. Expect ILS runway 11 approach via Charlie Alpha Echo transition. Cleared to Charlie Alpha Echo, Blue Streak 5074. Delta 450, contact Jacksonville Center on 133.45. Good day.
133.45 Delta 450. Goodbye. Jacksonville Center, Delta 450, flight level 260.
Delta 450, Jacksonville Center, radar contact continue. Jacksonville Center, Avion Express 564 Heavy is passing. Flight level 350, descending. Flight level 340. Avion Express 564 Heavy, Jacksonville Center, radar contact continue to call it.
Hello?
Hi, Captain. Just checking to see if everything is okay.
Thanks for asking. Everything is going great.
Great. Call me if you need anything. Hi, Captain.
Delta 450, contact
Just to let you know, there's around 15 minutes to go until we start descending.
Good day.
Thank you.
133.15 Delta 450. Goodbye. Atlanta Center, Delta 450,
Good morning once again from the
flight level
cockpit.
260.
I hope all is well with you and you're enjoying flying with us so far. We expect to be descending in around 15 minutes. The arrival weather forecast looks a little windy, but other than a few bumps, it should be a fairly straightforward approach into the airport. We're not expecting any delays, so we should be able to land fairly quickly. Once we do begin descending, please listen carefully to the cabin crew and pay special attention to their instructions and also the seatbelt sign, which I will be illuminating before landing. Thanks for flying with us, and I'll speak to you again soon. Just to keep you updated, we look to be making good progress and are expecting to arrive on time as planned. We'll keep you posted if anything changes, but in the meantime enjoy the remainder of the flight and I'll speak to you again once we're about to start our descent. Thank you.
135.2P15 Heavy. Goodbye.
So we'll start our descent in about maybe 10 minutes or so. Prepare for that. We're almost there.
Going to 128.8 Delta 450. Atlanta Center Delta 450 flight level 260.
Delta 450 Atlanta Center, radar contact. Continue to Lima Yankee Hotel.
Okay, we're going to slow down to 235 knots so we can begin our descent. And we'll ask contact ATC to request to go to 16,000.
Going to 124.05 Delta 450. Washington Center Delta 450 flight level 260.
Delta 450 Washington Center, radar contact. Continue to Lima Yankee Hotel.
And we're going to decrease by 10,000
Washington
feet.
Center Delta 450. Request 16,000 feet.
Delta 450 descend and maintain flight level 210. Expect 16,000 feet.
16,000.
Descend and maintain flight level 210. Expect 16,000 feet Delta 450.
We will start our descent. Yeah.
Washington Center, UPS 1307 Heavy Flight Level 370. UPS
Good morning once again from the cockpit. As you may have noticed, we've begun our descent. We should be arriving in around 20 minutes, depending on local air traffic, and I will shortly be instructing the cabin crew to get the cabin ready for our arrival. After that, the seatbelt sign will be illuminated, and you'll need to stay seated until after landing. On that note, if you need to use a toilet, then you should try to visit one now, as they will be closed during the approach. You'll next hear from me after landing, so I will wish you a very good morning once again, and I'll speak to you in a short while.
Once we hit 18,000 feet, we will be able to
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet Delta
bring our
450.
burrow off a standard. Says on SLC it was a little inaccurate with the descent. Yeah, it was off by 5 minutes. Not a big deal. But we're making good progress. We can speed up our descent a little bit. We'll extend that speed brake just a little bit. So far, so good. Just pass below transition altitude. We're going to go to 6,000 feet, which in the legs, as stated, about 6,000. Go another 10,000.
Washington Center, Delta 450. Request 6,000 feet.
Delta 450 descend and maintain 9,000 feet. Expect 6,000 feet.
go to
Descend
3,000
and
feet.
maintain 9,000 feet. Expect 6,000 feet
9,000
delta, 450.
I thought you said 3,000 feet. I was gonna say go to 3,000 to the 6,000. That's kind of screwy. Yeah, I know the speed breaks on. That's okay. Once we reach around 11,000, it's going to say cabin prepare the crew, prepare the cabin for arrival. So I wonder what this button does. I don't know. There's something over here, but I hit it, nothing happens. So I have no idea what that is. And our progress over here. We're getting there.
Cabin crew, prepare the cabin for landing.
There it is. Just like I said, around 11,000 or 10,000, I gotta turn on my landing lights.
And ladies and gentlemen, the double ding indicates that the aircraft is now on its final approach. And we have it cleared to land. At this time, all passengers must remain seated with their seatbelts securely fastened. Your tray tables and carrying items stowed. Seat backs in the upright and locked position, and your aisle armrest
Descend
to
and
be lowered.
maintain 6,000 feet delta, 450.
We'll turn the taxi lights on too, so we don't forget. And we gotta check out the checklist. Descent.
Skylab 48, you are 60 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 14,000 feet. Expect ILS Yankee runway 6 approach via cackle transition. Clear to cackle.
There we go.
Skylab 48, you are 58 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 14,000 feet. Expect ILS Yankee runway 6 approach via cackle transition. Clear to cackle.
This should be checked.
Skylab 48, you are 57 miles northeast of Kilo Bravo Uniform Yankee.
Okay.
Skylab 48.
Should be overridden. at 6,000 feet. Right where we said we would be. On our legs. Okay. 6,000 feet. We're going to be at 3,000 feet. Oh, we got a discontinuity, huh? Shouldn't have a discontinuity. Have my 8 points.
Hello?
Hi, Captain. Everything is secured, ready for landing.
Thanks a lot.
No worries. If you let me know when you're ready to land, I'll make sure I get seated along with the rest of the crew.
We're almost ready, actually, so you can take your seats now.
No problem. All stations, please be seated for landing.
Contact Washington Center on 127.925. Good day.
127.925 Delta 450. Goodbye. Washington Center, Delta 450, 6,000 feet.
Delta 450 Washington Center altimeter, tree 0.00 radar contact. Continue to Lima Yankee on
So we're gonna go to 3,000 feet.
Delta 450, you are 2,300 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 6,000 feet altimeter, tree 0.01.
We wanna go.
25. Climb and maintain 6,000 feet Delta 450.
Activate that.
Washington Center, Delta 450. Request 3,000 feet.
Delta 450, request denied.
Yeah, screw you. Okay. So. Here. Activate on that. More speed.
Delta 450, please expedite your climb 6,000 feet. Delta 450, please expedite your climb 6,000 feet.
And then we'll follow down this way and right onto our runway.
Delta 450, contact Washington Center on 135.4. Good day.
Get ready for landing.
135 for Delta 450. Goodbye. Washington Center, Delta 450 is at 3,000 feet, climbing 6,000 feet.
Delta Delta 450 Washington Center altimeter tree 0.00 radar contact. Continue to Burdell.
RTO to 3. Computer here, landing. Back here. That's where we'll be landing. Did a maximum auto brake here.
Delta 450, please exit.
That's a lie.
Climb
It's
6,000 feet.
I could stop way before that, but we'll see. We're going to go to 2,000 feet.
Delta 450, please expedite your climb 6,000 feet.
Washington Center, Delta 450. Request minus 2,000 feet.
Delta 450 request denied.
That was an accident.
Washington Center, Delta 450. Request 3,000 feet.
Delta 450, climb and maintain 3,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 3,000 feet, Delta 450.
Decreased by 1 more thousand.
Delta 450, climb and maintain 13,000 feet.
I don't think so.
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet, Delta 450. Washington Center, Delta 450. Request 2,000 feet.
Delta 450 request denied.
Yeah, okay. That's what I don't like about Microsoft ATC. It's really dumb. So we're at 180 knots, almost full flaps, not quite. And we'll come down here and we'll take a right. So we can get on that final.
Delta 450, please expedite your climb 13,000 feet. please expedite your climb 13,000 feet.
So we are at 215 knots, and we'll be taking our right turn shortly on our final.
Delta 450, please expedite your climb 13,000 feet. Delta 450, please expedite your climb 13,000 feet. Delta 450, please expedite your climb 13,000 feet. Delta 450, please expedite your climb 13,000 feet.
I don't think so. Here's our progress. Come in, take a slight left, yes. Right here. Go straight and hook around to for our final. We're getting there.
Delta 450, please expedite your climb 13,000 feet. Delta 450, contact Washington Center on 118.75. Good day.
118.75 Delta
We're going to be heading
450.
on to
Goodbye.
Powhatan for our next waypoint.
Washington Center Delta 450 is at 2,000 feet, climbing 13,000 feet.
There it is.
Delta 450, Washington Center, altimeter 29.98 radar contact. Continue to POWTS.
We'll be there in 1 minute. As you can see right here. Around for a final. And we'll be at the perfect altitude to select our approach.
Delta 450, you are trained 2 miles west. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 16 approach via Foxtrot Alpha Kilo transition. Clear to Foxtrot Alpha Kilo.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 16 approach via Foxtrot Alpha Kilo transition. Clear to Foxtrot Alpha Kilo Delta for 50.
That's going to be changed right there at 2,000 feet. There we go.
Delta 450, please expedite your climb 13,000 feet.
Yeah, okay, I don't think so. 13,000
Delta
feet.
450, climb and maintain 2,800 feet.
Oh, okay, now 2,800, I don't think so.
Climb and maintain 2,800 feet, Delta 450.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're going to slow it down. Bring our last notch of flaps. Some altitude there, and we're going to hit our approach. Our flight director is on.
Washington Center, Cessna November Niner 86 Foxtrot Alpha 5,900 feet.
Let's make sure FMC has our approach set, and that is an approach. So that's perfect.
Delta 450 contact atomic approach on 126.75. Good day.
Going to 126.75 Delta 450. Potomac approach Delta 450 is passing 2,000 feet, climbing 2,800 feet.
I'm going to bring it to
Delta
150.
450 Potomac approach altimeter tree 0.00 radar contact. Continue
Really?
to 50.
Actually, you can bring it to 145. Line slope should be picking up soon. Once that happens, the LNAV will go out on its own. And we're not going to auto land this, we're going to land this manually. Taxi lights, everything set. Turn right into our approach and land. Everything's good. That's the city. Just slow down to 140. About a minute and a half to 2 minutes for our right turn. nautical mile radius. That's gonna be up here somewhere right there. Airport is. Can't see it just yet. However, I do know is once we take our right turn, glide slope's gonna engage.
Delta 450, you are 11 miles northwest of Richmond. Contact Richmond Tower on 121.1 when inbound.
Tower on 121.1 Delta 450.
There we go.
Richmond Tower
There's that
Delta
diamond.
45011
There's our
miles
localizer.
northwest,
We're on it.
inbound ILS runway 16 approach.
Delta 450, Richmond Tower. Altimeter 29.999, wind 205 at 8. Cleared ILS runway 16 approach.
Cleared ILS runway 16 approach Delta 450.
A slight left and then right. There's our runway right here. I can see it. It's right there.
American 1882 Heavy, follow the Boeing on final. Wind 205 at 8. Cleared to land runway 16.
It's over here.
Cleared to land runway 16 American 1882 Heavy.
Here's the contour error shit. Should be, well, I don't have to worry about that right now. Okay, our altitude is going to be going down.
Delta 450, follow the aircraft on the runway. Wind 200 at 7. Cleared to land runway 16.
Cleared to land runway
As soon as
16
it
Delta
announces,
450.
as soon as it announces 1,000, I'll take over. Going down to 135. You're on our own. Ooh, we got some turbulence there. Altitude.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. Glide slope. Glide slope.
We're not up to
Glide slope. 100. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
60.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
There we go. That's a beautiful transition.
Delta 450, turn next taxiway.
Well,
Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our destination. The local time is 12:39 a.m. Please check around your seat for any personal belongings you may have brought on board with you, and please use caution when opening the overhead bins, as heavy articles may have shifted around during the flight. If you require deplaning assistance, please remain in your seat until all other passengers have deplaned.
Going to 121
One of our crew
decimal 9
members will then be
Delta
pleased to assist you.
450.
passengers
Please
gonna
remain
use the
seated until the
toilet.
aircraft reaches the gate. The captain will turn off the seatbelt sign once it's safe to get up. Thank you.
We'll take our right turn here. Then a sharp left. And checklist should be shutdown here. We're not there yet. We're gonna taxi to the gates. Well, it doesn't have an option to. See, the ATC is really stupid. And what is this bus? Oh, fire truck on there. There's our aircraft. We're going to be parking right over here. We should have used the toilet earlier. Not our fault. Passengers use the toilet. Like I give a shit. But we're not parking where the ribbon tells us to. I do not believe. We are parking one set our settings. Setting the tracks. Course with the jetway.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated until the captain turns off the seatbelt sign. Once that happens, we will start deboarding, and you'll be able to leave the aircraft.
Ask for ground power.
Thank you.
Why can't we do that? It should be ground service vehicles, right? Ground power truck, where is it? Don't see it. Well, we press ground power right here. And as soon as we got a ground power, we can shut out the engines. And GSX will connect. If GSX contour is there. So we'll restart GSX.
You'll need to stop the engines to request ground services.
Yeah, I know that. Okay, so now we can shut that off. And use the ground power on. Turn off our fuel pumps.
Route cockpit.
Cabin crew, doors to manual and cross-check.
Go ahead. Cabin crew, the aircraft is secure. The jetway is connecting. Start deboarding once ready. Hi, Captain. Microphone check, please. Microphone check is 5 out of 5. Roger. Okay, Captain. Ground power is good. Stand by. We'll start getting you offloaded in a couple of minutes.
Request the jetway.
Roger.
It's already connected. Alright, door management. We requested.
Passengers, the boarding starting.
It's going back. Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to wish you a safe onward journey and hope you enjoyed your flight today. Thanks for flying with us and we hope to see you again soon.
Let's see if that errors out. Left, right. Clean out the icing. You don't need these on anymore. And they are recording.
Hello, Captain.
Wave your magic wand.
Would you mind waving your magic wand and getting the passengers offloaded straight away?
No problem.
You know where we sit.
Route to cockpit. Go ahead. Hello.
Hi, Captain. All of the passengers have been offloaded. Brilliant landing, by the way. We barely felt anything.
Ah, it's all down to the autopilot, really. It's magical.
Call me if you need anything.
Hi, Captain. Okay, all back to the cockpit. Just listen up now. Roger.
Now we can shut off. These two doors here. These two closing. And we'll close this because the cleaning crew again. We're all done. Close the door. That should take care of that. Everything is good. We'll go off the ground power. And they're done. Well, everybody, thanks for watching this, if you were watching. And have yourself a